to the palace where I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy with you guys again. I think this is episode 6 or 7. But if you didn't catch the previous, you can watch the videos. And for those on TikTok, the link is in my bio. I'm gonna start asking y'all to go there. I'm going to stop asking you guys for really much of anything. Go to my YouTube and subscribe. But yeah, let's I guess we could chop it up, wait for some people to come in. Last night was a great night on Kira's channel. Had a great time. Talked about some good things on there. Jesus, I wish I recorded. Great content. But I missed it. I missed it. I won't miss it again. I promise you. Because tonight is my night. So, for those who don't know, we're going live tonight. And I'm going to go live probably around 10. I'm going to try to do this around the time the wife is decapitated because somebody's time is way more important than, I guess, mine's. Anyways, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to go live tonight and we're going to talk about mommy and daddy issues. We're going to talk about mama and dada issues, and nobody want to talk about that. That's going to be a touchy subject, but we are going to talk about it. Oh, that tickled me. What's going on, Prince? Appreciate you for showing up. Yeah, I don't extend my lives like that, man. I don't. When I get on live, I just get on live, and I'm not asking people to get on here and shoot all those those great things. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Like the live. You don't see 50,000. Hit the like button. But if you don't feel like hitting the like button, just hit it during the cutscene, because there's gonna be a lot of them. That's all this game is consist of. Hey Nisa. Hey Michelle. How y'all doing today? Appreciate the heart. Y'all grab your heart music. Yeah, just looking at me look great. Be great. This is a unique gaming podcast, I think. But yeah, for those who are here, just want to let y'all know we are going live again tonight at 10 o'clock. Episode is going to be about mother and daddy issues. Give me a second. Wish he could be expeditious about it. Man, damn. But yeah, we're definitely going to be doing that tonight. So if you guys want to stay tuned, hit that follow button. And if you missed the live, you can definitely get it, watch it back over on my YouTube channel. And yeah, you can do what you can do if you miss this live. I'm not really pressing everybody to be here and stay here and live here. My live is for you guys to come, show some love, and go on about your business. You know what I mean? Not everybody could do that, but you know who could do that. What am I looking for? I appreciate you. Mister. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm finna tell you about Buddy, bro. First of all, he got the word wrong. Pronunciation, G? That damn sure said punctuation. I was really holding back the troll at that time, bro. I had to get off before I got mad, bro. That shit had me wild. I'm listening to that shit. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, bro? Shut up. You don't even, what are you, I didn't even say nothing towards him. Yeah, that blew me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The intelligent level on that man was beyond me, bro. Talking about he must be from Florida. Bro, I wonder if every Florida nigga feel the same way I did. Cause at that time, I really wanted to digitally break his jaw. I'm like, man, I can't believe I sent that Buster something, bro. Oh, we ain't talking about the host though. We ain't talking. The host got the like and he got a follow. I want to go back. I want to get on the panel. Yo, why, bro? Block buttons should really matter. And I know if I pick this phone up, it's gonna be an Indian person trying to scam me, bro. Yeah, I fuss with the host. And he wasn't even there. He was on the phone. He still made time to message us, bro. Yeah, the panels are lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the panels do be lit. What was that lady name? Scrumptious? There's nothing absolutely scrumptious about her. But she was funny though. But she was so funny. But she was killing me, dog. Bend over. I'm like, boy, if a man say that, pause. That's the first thing a nigga gotta say if you say some dumb shit like that, pause. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get me some heals, man. I don't even know where I'm at.
I hear the levies are due to go up again.
But yeah, that lady was funny. He declined this call because he clearly don't understand. I just told people I'm going live. I should be getting absolutely no phone calls, text messages, nothing. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna start putting my shit on disturb, respectfully. 50% of it is completed. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I have to move funds. That's how hard it is for me to spend money on here to send to you guys. I get on live, I'm like, is it worth it? And then it would take me about 3 to 4 to 5 minutes to move my card here, upload it on here, and then it taxed me on top of that. So I'm still spending money before I even get to y'all. But respectfully, yeah, I don't know how
over here.
How people got
Excuse me.
long pockets. I guess people be dictating their checks sometimes. But you know what? I'm gonna put my whole check today on TikTok and send some galaxies. Man, it's Detective Live here screen past 2 minutes trying to use. That's not bullshit. Trying to tell me to use my mobile device. You know what? I could do that. I could do that. Respectfully, TikTok. Damn, it's gonna tell me what to do on my own damn live. Talking about slowing my shit down. By 2 minutes. Y'all heard that freaking delay. Oops. Let's good put hands on this man. The weather is beautiful. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They look hungry, all right.
It is very nice.
Hungry.
Not raining for once. It rains a lot over here. It's pretty cloudy. It's to block the sun away. It's hot as hell. I don't know if it's hotter than Nigeria. Well, I want to go there so damn badly. You know it's money over there. They charging $300 for a damn cell phone device. D money, what's good, bit homie? But yeah, man, that Nigerian prices, man, you making me want to buy phones over here, send them to you, and you sell it for the 150. I don't even know how much all that equivalents to. And what is our currency called? Too much? No, they pay too much. They pay too much for our stuff. Yeah, you see what I'm doing, bro. I'm trying to live an American dream. Work and make passive income. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm at least standing on it consistently. That's the thing we gotta do. We gotta get on this shit every day. Every day. You can't pick what times you want to get on. You gotta get on this shit every day. Good days, bad days. All I know is I'm gonna do something that's gonna go viral one of these days. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. But it will be. It will be eventually. That's all I gotta say. One of these videos is gonna go viral. I think that boy Prince almost went viral. That man put the glasses on and say great things. He's like a walking meme. I tell you guys, man, that man is like a walking meme at this point. I would literally pay that man to be my hype man in the thing. If I had it like that, that's what I would do. I would pay that man right there to be my hype man in the background. Every time I say something, he just does something. Like a meme. Like a whole emoji. Yes, sir. But, yeah. Yeah, the topic tonight, man. We talking about mummies and daddies tonight, bro. We talk about mummies and daddies tonight, bro. Mummy and daddy issues. I ain't gonna lie, I got mommy issues, but I don't think mine's is pretty detrimental. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pissed off at my mama for a lot of things. Mainly because of the man she chose to have a baby with. Like, god damn, mama, you couldn't be picky. You couldn't give me the best chance, bruh. You couldn't give me the best chance at life, bro. Like, you went and had sex with this short ass, non-stop, broke ass, I don't want to be part of this nigga life type ass nigga. That's what you chose, mom. You couldn't do anything better. That's my thing. Oh, you got a couple. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about it. I'm curious too. Yeah, we going live on mine this time. I don't know what Kira got going on. I would have dropped the whole live would have went on YouTube. The whole live, bro. D-Money, you missed that. I ain't gonna lie to you, but hey, you missed it, bro. That man Charles got on live and he tried to pop his shit. I was like, he popped his shit, but he talking from a nigga perspective that only him and his kind can understand. His kind is the niggas that don't give a. I'ma just say, I don't think he cares about. Oh my god, fucking with y'all, bro. I caught the LG. Oh man. Nah, you good, bro. You got work in the morning. But yeah, man. Yeah, we was talking about. He was saying something about. I'm gonna be honest with you. It went all over the place, bro. The man did a whole bunch of stuff. All we wanted, to be honest, was land your plane, bro, and give the panel back. This man literally had a panel for at least 20 minutes, dog. And respectfully, I understand that you're on the sideline, but we also heard what you said on the sideline too. And then he said that we were hurt. Ninja, all of us is, bro. First of all, I'm hurt that you even thought that, bro. That's facts. I have rights to defend myself. So yeah, nigga. I didn't have really much respect for a lot of shit after, well, confirming why he think we was hurt. After he said that, I was like, bro, you're young and dumb. Then you don't have a girl. You can't speak on a lot of things when you don't have certain things in play, bro. Got a little tripod. You gotta show up for the D Money gang. Man, D Money, what we gonna call your gang, bro? What we gonna call your gang, bro? All I know is this,
So much for all parts of the Empire beanie.
but that live was lit though. I ain't gonna lie. Mister said some stuff, and then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, Mister. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy. You got. When I say you have the right to feel the way you feel, and mind you, I'm finna come from my perspective right here, dawg. If a woman is willing to cheat on me, there ain't nothing to come back from. Bitch, you could have been the perfect wife. You could have been a perfect girlfriend all the way. Until that day you decide to step out, it's over. You can't even come back from it. 2, you ungrateful biatch. I have to say it like that, bro. I have to say it like that, bro. That chick right there, ungrateful, bro. That's the last reason a bitch should cheat on you. If she gonna cheat on you, it's gonna be because you ain't laying down the pipe at all. At all. That's the only legitimate reason I would give that bitch a pass, is because he ain't putting it down. That's no. Other than that, you got no other reason. None. Cause he's beating on me. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Let him. He's paying all the bills. You ain't gotta work. A little black guy here and there should have hurt. You know what I mean? Like, you deserve that shit. You earned that shit. He ain't giving other bitches black eyes out here. He's giving you the black eye. Be honored. But again, yeah, that right there. I'm gonna be honest. To prevent that from happening to me, Mister, I would have had her working. I would have had her working until I got time to be around here for those type of hours. Like, bitch, you got too much time on your hand. You do nothing but the bush.
Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Bruh.
Oh, Frederick.
Bruh. Bruh. You ain't lying.
You served us well, bearer. Be sure
You ain't lying, bro. Damn, you off the work, bro? Damn. My ninja. My ninjas. D Money, I ain't gonna lie, you missed this one little situation, bro, that irked my nerves before I got on live. I can't even get it out my head. The man tried to pronounce the word punctuation, pronunciation. Now, I would have gave him that if I spelled it absolutely wrong. Bro, it was spelled properly, bro. And that man butchered it. He butchered it so badly, he had no choice but to ignore me after a while. Because I'm like, bro, read that one more time. I needed him to read it one more time. I needed him to read that one more time because, dude, you about to make this shit go viral, bro. I was about to clip him. I had a clip thing ready. Read it one more time. I need to hear it. Cause he's about to hit TikTok. For real, for real. Imagine getting in an argument with somebody. And I'm gonna tell this to everybody on this panel, bro. Reading is fundamental, bro. If you can't read, bro, you are really doomed to fail in life. Doomed. The most dangerous, you're just gonna say, dark-skinned brothers in the world. We ain't gonna say that. We just gonna say people with melanin in them. Okay, people with melanin in them is the most. What was I going with this? We are the most dangerous creatures based off of the knowledge that we obtain. So if we go to these libraries, bro, they're going to hate us.
Look, the
it's
windmills.
just facts,
That must
bro.
be Eastpool.
We not learning how to read was the worst thing that the white man ever, I guess, ever did in their little inventions of life. Once we pick that book up, hey Key, how you doing? I ain't gonna lie. We just talking right now. But tonight is mommy and daddy issues. I'm going to record this live tonight. So if y'all don't make it, y'all can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm one of those. If you don't make it, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, become the ones that miss things. Cause I don't mind if you miss it. You guys could watch this backwards if you want on YouTube. You can't hear on TikTok because you only can post 3-minute videos. I think 5 or I'm not sure if you can even. I think you can post 10 minutes. Who's watching them? I know I'm not. Oh yeah, tonight's gonna be a panel. Yeah, we doing multi-guest. That means everybody who comes onto the live is gonna have an option to decline getting on my panel. Yeah, it's one of those. We're doing that tonight.
I remember
We finna talk about it. Yeah, the only thing I'm mediating is immoral activities. If you start going out, if you start getting demon mode, then I'm gonna get in godly mode. Like, hey now, what would you do if Jesus was here? Okay. You know, I don't walk the path directly, but I like to stand in His truth at least, as a man. You know, I'm not the one to be, oh man, you should believe. I'm not finna here try to change you, bro. You better find you some worthy somewhere. You gotta change for yourself. Yeah, and that's another thing we was talking about, mister. That was
Quiet.
He contradicted himself so
Yes.
decent over, and he didn't do it once, he didn't do it twice, he didn't do it 3 times. He did it.
You're Clive Rosfield.
Most of this argument was a big contradiction, bro. Damn, I wish I can just rewatch everything, bro. I don't got great memory, but I know how I felt. And how I felt was, bro, and then I think at some point he admitted defeat
Oh, I knew
after realizing it. But again, this is coming from he was 23 years old.
And Jill too.
He's mighty successful, even though, again, this could be a story on the internet. He could be lying like a mofo. Me personally, if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't be talking to nobody on the internet, let alone explaining myself or anything of that nature. I'm on a whole different plateau if I had that kind of, man, crazy. Again, he's a statistic. He's a statistic.
If you have time.
Fact that he was on the live and oh yeah, mister, let me tell you what was not said. Let me tell you what was not said. Him and Kira was a thing at some point. You know what I wanted to ask Kira was, why didn't it work out? No, not Kira. I didn't want to ask Kira that. I wanted to ask Charles, why didn't it work out with Kira? Cause you qualify for a woman like Kira. Cause Kira is like that, and I'm like, you clearly either have a terrible false hope of expectations, or you have a terrible, you know what I'm gonna say. He ain't hunching like he's supposed to, bro. And that disqualify rich in a heartbeat. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. That's why rich niggas keep doing it. That's why rich niggas keep looking. That's why rich niggas ain't here all the time. And they too busy simping.
Now we're back.
They too busy
It's
buying.
wonderful to see you safe.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. At some point, we should start. If we should have a SOS for all simps. I bet it stop, bro. I bet these hoes, not ho. I bet the women expectations will lower a little bit, and we will actually have families.
Rosalette still enjoys the Mothercrystal.
Because ultimately, that's the big problem to me personally, is that it's not enough families, bro. I can't holler at Mister and be like, hey man, you got a daughter, I got a boy. I know I'm rich. I know you finna be rich, or if already rich. We should make our kids get married, and they take your last name, and we keep the money, in the family. And we keep the money here. They can't go nowhere. Or vice versa. But the thing is, I would like to reach out to people who already have a family, put my family together, and we keep the money in the family. We all gotta have the same dreams and goals, bro. You can't start no legacy or no damn kingdom, and everybody thinking that it's okay to have out of wedlock. And if you do have it out of wedlock, which I'm okay with, bro, do it with a real thought, bro. Don't leave the pure alone. Leave the ones that ain't trying to be played with alone. Cause when we play with these women, man, y'all like this shit, man. Y'all like this shit, man. I'm spitting gems real fast, man. We can't keep hitting them and leaving them. Cause when you hit and leave them, you damage them, bro. And the thing is, we wind up damaging them, and now you left them out for people like Charles to sit here and tell us that you can't change them. You can't change a hoe to a housewife. That is a real saying, and pimps say that. Pimps say that, bro. You can't. Come on, man. One thing you cannot do, and that's change anybody. And if they want to change, you can say, hey, maybe you should stop wearing the color blue. You will only believe it when you never see this person in a color blue. But that doesn't mean that person don't like it. Or if the person, if the person like doing it for you, bro, it's levels to this shit. Kira, hey, I'm having a post episode, okay? It's a post episode. But I appreciate y'all coming in here showing some liggity love.
13 years of killing.
Yeah. I'm spitting some gems right now. This is definitely. I'm gonna clip a little bit of this right here, but at the end of the day, I just feel like men need to stop messing with girls if they don't plan on cuffing them. If you want to mess with a woman, mess with an old, not dried up. You ain't even gonna say that. Mess with an old quality woman. A woman that this is where I feel like men should go dig their life away. Just mess with an old 45 that don't want no relationship because she knows she can't get in one or keep one, and make her pay you for your company. That's borderline escort.
I ask myself.
Why we can't do that? They need us too. It ain't that many of us out here.
I fought. Hundreds died.
It ain't.
There were so many bodies. So many.
Like I said, that Ninja Charles was just like me when I was young. I used to, my talk game was superb, man. I used to be blowed. I used to be blowed at the women I got. Bruh.
I couldn't bear it anymore.
Bruh.
If living meant being,
I have to defend the queen.
To be just another body.
You know what? You entire feel however you want to feel. I can't save her for that one right there. Last night was fun and funny, but I don't know if it's redeemable. Is it redeemable? Yo, you see the look on her face? It never changed. She looked the same way she probably looked last night. Expressionless.
I said a prayer.
We talked about this though. I told her, I was like, listen, you gotta be welcoming. You gotta smile. You gotta show some teeth. You can't disappear when you get all excited. It's unprofessional. You can't do that.
You came back to me.
You already got dressed. You pissing off most of the women when they come on here. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They sitting there saying natural. I don't want to see no natural B. I'm gone. It look like all the men flopped up. You look like a pygmy. Now that I think about it, cause you're natural, you're pretty, and you went on a panel with men, real men at that. They looking at us, and they're like, she just a pretty face. We can't have that. We can't have that. We can't have that. We can't have that. Yeah. I was gonna get excited and turn up. I'm gonna turn up. We can't have that. Yeah. Heavy on the real man. Yeah, real man. Not everybody's real. Not everybody's real.
Thank
We
you
know
for
you ain't no
letting me
pick
have it.
me.
Perhaps
We
now
know
I
you
can
ain't no
briefly
pick
get a sight
me.
of me.
You look just like Elwyn
We
did
know
when he was
this.
your age.
Do we? We know this. I think.
Why do you think that's some of my father's old clothes?
But you know, I'm not saying you.
Well, before Elwyn
But
became a major,
don't be queen.
Clive Rosfield put them together.
There be a lot of females pretending like they with the shh,
These clothes have
and
been
then we
made over
find
50
out
years.
they ain't with the shh.
Cobwebs, along with
But
everything
you
else.
kind of you kept it real though.
Well, I'm very grateful for them.
Yeah. I wasn't referring to Charles still a boy.
Oh,
He's just a
what your
successful
father
boy.
would have wanted.
Boy, he's a successful boy. uh, can I even say that? He's a successful boy. He got all his shit together. Okay. Once he hit, I say about 25, his perspective may
Thank you.
start changing. Because that's when you really start realizing.
No, I should thank you.
That's when you really start.
only if
Bro,
we
I've been
were
on this
talking.
cutscene for a long time.
It
Because
seemed we were going
I've
to
been
go back to
chopping him up
happier
with y'all.
times.
But yeah, man, that. There's a defense. When he said 23, I was like, oh man, if only he was seasoned. He said he got a lot of man. Listen, once a man get hold of some poom poom, what is up after that? We don't care. Listen, when I say we will hit on at least 20 and maybe succeed on one on a good night, and we are okay with that as long as we hit what we wanted to. So it's like once we once we get it's up after that. We go after all. When I say as a single man, me and my compadres, we don't care about the club. We go to the club, we hang out in the club, and after we leave the club, we hang out at the parking lot. The let out. That's what we call it in Florida, the let out. We hanging out at the let out. Most of my homes, we don't even go in. Why? Because the let out is the only place where you could literally converse with these girls. And two, you already know what kind of time they on. And three, let's bullshit the talk. You know what I mean? What you got going on tonight? You know, all that extra stuff. That let's go out on a date. Da da da. You got a courthouse and whatever. That's irrelevant. Damn, Mister. Damn, Mister. Why are you shooting these shots like that, man? You is. I can't say the word. I appreciate you. Hey, we had a 10,000. I appreciate all of you. Oh man, listen, man, I got an idea. I want to run through all of you. Mister got his game. D Money got his game. Kira got her game. I'm part of her game. And I got my game. And y'all part of my game. I want to start a battle. All of us just battle. And don't really. I'll message you guys out on offline about this. This right here is gonna be golden. We can take over. We can take over. She's so rude. I need to know, Mister. What did she do? Epic type. Oh man, man, man. I need to know. D Money. I think what you thought about doing the second time. All right, now I could give you a better perspective of where I was coming from, because I was like, I want you to get into something, and when you get into it, you, for example, me, I got a bunch of people that want to watch anime, not play video games.
Let's go.
So I'm learning my lesson firsthand from not doing game-like content in the beginning versus anime like content. I don't know how they get on here and promote anime. I could talk to y'all about anime all day, but man, that's childish, man. Nobody got time for that. We grown ups. We can go watch that on YouTube on our own time. But yeah, that anime messed me up, bro. I got a bunch of followers that just come in and leave because they ain't come here for the game. They ain't follow me for the game. Then I got them engagers on there. You know damn well if I'm not doing an engagement live, they're not finna hang out either. So it's like, man, I'm finna do one of them multi panels tonight. I know Prince can't make it because it's about to be that time for him to hit the hay. But
By the flames.
yeah,
You're his firstborn.
yeah.
Clive Rosfield.
Damn,
You're mistaken.
y'all forcing me to pick. Who do I pick? And I ain't gonna lie, it's always been bros over for me. But do we apply that when it comes to money?
Wearing his clothes.
Cause Kira is like my business partner, working on to being my business partner. I'm just waiting to go viral one time, and I'm gonna send her a nice contract. Yeah, a nice contract. Sign that, please.
Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as
Right, that's what I'm saying. You gotta make a playlist.
My bearers.
They do be lit though. They do be lit. I'm not making no playlist. I'm not gonna lie. If I make a playlist, YouTube is gonna demonetize me, and I can't have that. And the other worst thing about that, mind you, I'm thinking from multiple platforms. You can't think for one.
I was a child when last I came to you.
We would have went viral last night, yo. Man, that conversation would have irked so many nerves. Do you understand how many real people in the world would have heard that and sat there and said the same thing I said? Bro, you was the minority. You can't speak for the majority. You can't speak for the majority. You is the minority. That means you are an exception of the rule.
Lost their masters, fled here in search of sanctuary, and never returned.
20,000. You already know. I already got it right there. It says in bold letters, tap the screen if you don't see 50,000 likes, respectfully. That's what it says for those, you know. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think a lot of people could read no more after a lot of that happened today, man. I done said a lot of things, and most of it is misconstrued because of punctuation. But who got time? Who got time to use punctuation in a chat? Hola, hola, Shanice, how you are doing? I bring my asana. I like using it when people say hola. I can't read or write. You a lot. But you don't need to put a comma before read, right? For me to understand what you're talking about. If you don't know what a person is talking about, I'm gonna ignore.
I'm no one's master.
Shanice Lisan, if you can come back at 10 o'clock tonight on the multi-guest panel, we are talking about mother and father issues.
For too long.
Yeah. We are talking about mothers and fathers. Cause I ain't gonna lie, both of them ain't shit in my eyes.
Within my power.
I found my mother figure in my grandmother. What's going on, Juvenile? And I found my father figure in my other folks. Like I don't let them affect me no more. They just kind of, I guess, in a sense, made it hard for me to be anything like them. Like if they came to my life, they would and say, "Hey," like my dad. You know, dads. If a dad tells you that he, all right, let me put this together, because this is how important fathers are. People don't understand how important fathers are. Fathers are so important. If you tell your son you don't like him, he will forever remember why. But he will never do what you told him why you don't like him for. I mean, why he say he don't like you for. And I feel like, fathers are real tough. And I feel like trauma, that's what the fudge they seem to love to do to us. And that's why there's a lot of great men after a certain period of their ages, because, man, I had to figure it out without you, dog. I learned how to rap. I learned how to talk. I learned how to make music. I learned how to I learned how to network. I learned how to talk to people. I learned how to sell. I learned how to open up my own business. I learned how to run, catch, fly, fish without you. And now it's like this. They want to come into the picture when you're made, my brother. That's the one time that make me look at fathers and be like, damn, man, you fumbled the ball, bro. Because all you had to do was stay in my life. And we wouldn't even be here. What's going on, Juvenile Maze? I appreciate you for coming out here. Ah, damn, this nigga say Rapper P. Who is that? Man, you wild. Who is that? Now I gotta Google. Rapper P. Rapper P. Bro, the only ninja that came up was Master P. You ain't no way I look like that dude, bro. Bro, there ain't no way I look like that dude. You trying to say I look like... It's like you're trying to say I look like, goddamn... What's his name? It's like you trying to say I look like, damn. I can't even think of his name. Goddamn. Damn. Trying to think about the damn song they be singing, bro. That nigga look like, what's that nigga? Von Peoples, I can't believe I forgot his name. Now I gotta look him up. That's wild work. King Von Lil Prodigy. Lil Durk. That nigga look like Lil Durk. Ooh. Nah. Who you talking about? Ooh. What the fuck? Oh, man. Yeah, y'all connect with Prince, man. I out of everybody in the whole world, mind you, I don't know a lot of people outside the country. He's probably the first person that I know, literally, that lives in Nigeria. He's going to be the person I call on when I go to Nigeria and I need somebody to make sure things don't happen. Because I know what happens in Nigeria. People's phones come up snatched. People get scammed. And people also get driven into places that they just don't know. And we don't know where we're getting driven to. But most likely it's the last place we're going to get driven to. People get buried alive over there. Okay? So, Prince, I understand. You come to America, you don't have to worry about that. The only thing you worry about over here is the police and ISIS for you. Yeah, they'll deport you. I heard what you were saying earlier. I was like, this ninja trying to get deported or get someone in trouble. And if I vouch for you, boy, I would deport you personally. I'm not finna vouch for you to come and linger for 3 to 4 months. I vouch for you to come linger for a week, maybe 2. That depends on one's pocket.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already.
Right.
He said, you gonna make that call? I ain't gonna call ISIS on, dog. Only if he violates me, bro. And when I say violate me, I'm talking about the communication. If I don't hear from you for about 2 weeks, bro, you get in the call on, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I need you to check in with me. I need to know that you're not breaking laws. I need to know you're not breaking women. I need to know you're not breaking none of that, because last thing we need is your offsprings just running rampant all over America. And then they're like, "Where's my father?" Prince, he's in Nigeria. He's not here. But I'll be your godfather. I've been watching you from the far.
Oh, listen to me.
telling you what you already know.
That's what would happen, bro. I couldn't let your seeds just run rampant and not know where their dad is at.
Almost as if he's waiting for something.
But that's the worst case scenario. You come over here to America, drop some seeds off, and then bounce. Just leave. Just yeah. I think my legacy is secure. Nah, it's not. It's no longer secure. You have a bunch of bastards. And they won't even have your last name. They'll have the mom last name. Because I'm pretty sure people ain't going to remember the last name after 9 months. You know these women are scandal. They probably going to give it to the net. They're going to say, huh. And for the record, they do that. They will give your name, your child's name, to a whole nother man and make him take care of him for the rest of his life. Under the pretense he thought that was his. That will happen. I mean, to be honest, in that situation,
what can I do for you?
I think that's acceptable. I think the Green Pass is okay for that.
Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon.
Damn, everybody done left me, man.
Today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour.
They'll be back, hopefully. But I don't care.
No,
Time to play the game, y'all.
Hey.
Y'all hit that like button.
Young Patrick.
I hit it with you.
Keeper might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna close live early.
Thank you. We will.
1, which is 12 minutes from now.
I'm sorry, Jill.
12 minutes from now, I will be disappearing. Yes. With me, you will be very secure in America because I don't break the laws, and I would encourage you to break the laws. And yeah, that's just the best case scenario. Is just you not violating Americans.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on,
laws.
let's head for the stables.
That would be your best bet. Just so that way, if you want to be an American, a dual citizenship or an American, it'll take you about 3 months. You already got speaking English on point. Now after that, you just gotta learn the anthem, learn a few basic rules, and go take the test. Takes about 3 months, and you're an American. Do it the right way. Go back home. Wait for that mail.
Come back soon now.
And when you get that you are the citizen, you can come back out here. Come back out here on like a work visa this time instead of a vouch. Come out here, you could tell, your reason for coming out here is to work, do business, network. Don't wind up like the biggest TikToker in the world who got deported because he didn't want to check in. Yeah, you got to check in over here, man. You can't just come here and wally dolly all over the world. That's why people can't come up missing in America. People come up missing if they ain't got no family members. That's the only time. But other than that, man, you do not come up missing over here. Somebody is going to report. Somebody's going to report. It's mandatory. For example, if you decided not to come back to the Airbnb or hotel that be over at the Vegas, whatever, bro, you have literally, I'm going to give you about 3 days in that situation. I'm not going to call to report you or anything, but I'm going to ask the police to find you because I can't find you. I need more eyes. So I have to ask the police to find you, my brother. That's what I don't want to. And the thing is, America is great, but it's not that great. People over here are gang related. People like to gang bang. It might be a certain neighborhood you want to walk through and you're wearing a certain color, and you know I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna bang on you. Hey gang, what you at? What's popping? What's cracking? Yeah, you're gonna get all of that. And I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it is a great chance it can happen. But I think knowing freaking America, they gotten to the point where as soon as you speak, they're gonna know you're not from here. But that's also a bad thing. People not from here don't have Social Security. Their fingerprints ain't in the system. Um, yeah, you're gonna be a hard character to find. You will be listed as John Doe in America if a foreigner comes here and come up missing. You will be listed as a John Doe if we can't identify your name and some form of identification number. You out of there. Yeah, I connected. I'm gonna connect with her eventually, but somebody named Nini. I talked to somebody named Nini, but I'm definitely gonna connect with everybody, bro. Don't you worry about it. I'm not the one to do it while I'm on live. You guys gotta respect that. I appreciate you guys coming in and showing that love, though. But respect the boundaries. We are not fools here. We are great people here. They say, why I came here? About to leave. But what I came here for. But yeah, I'm gonna connect. I connect with everybody. And I don't know if you noticed, but everybody I connect with comes here and show love. They got other things to do. They leave, and then they come on back probably. I don't know. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. But I don't care if they do or don't. I know that once I get off live, I'm gonna go see what they're doing. I'm gonna go show love with and whoever they're showing love to, and that's it. I show love with people who show love with other people. I don't want to show love with strangers no more. Yeah, Prince, you show love to Leah's page, and because you show love to Leah, I'm not saying I'm obligated anymore, but I was obligated to show you love, and that's how love is defined in my book. You know, someone else showing you love is a sign of love to me too. So, you know, I just want to show you love because of that. But you know, you went live. You done shot me out. You done became a memes to me. Yeah, you got a spot now on my page. When you come to my page, they're gonna know about Prince. So whenever I become famous, they're gonna hopefully say, "Hey, who's that light-skinned brother on that page that says you are blessed? You are blessed, my brother. Wherever you go, you are blessed. Wherever you go to sleep, you are blessed. Wherever room, wherever place, wherever you go, you are blessed. Yes, I am blessed. My food is blessed. The people that come to me is blessed. The people that talk to me is blessed. Yeah, I feel blessed. And when people like you is telling me I'm blessed, I don't feel delusional after a while because I've been told I'm blessed since I was 6 years old. I've been told I was gonna, I ain't gonna say rule the nation, but I have the potential, but I will never.
Just promise you'll look.
Claim.
I got the potential to be a great person. A great leader at that. Now I know what it takes. It only took watching Vikings. Woo-wee. How do I get over there? Jump down over there. Alright, boom. Everybody is blessed. Everybody is blessed, but it depends what God is blessing them. That's where I sit there and say, it depends on your Lord. the Lord made a creature like you and you scamming people and being mean and nasty, I don't want no blessings from you. You keep your blessings and tell your God to leave my God alone. My God want no parts of bull shit.
Company.
You
Never heard of
pissed.
Crystal. This should be interesting. Get a boy. Stay down.
Well, if your mom is saying it, then you have no choice but to believe it. Your mom believes in you, so you have no choice but to meet them expectations. I know I do. My goal is to, but it's one of my many goals. Even though I have mother issues and even father issues, but if I could take care of them, because at the end of the day, they did not have to give birth to us. I do believe you're your mom's only son. It's not hard to believe that. Don't you have siblings though? How many sisters and stuff you have? You
This must be it. No point spending more time down here than I have to.
well, once you become a married man, you become a king. You're no longer a prince. You be a married man. That means you be a king. The king of your own castle. King of your own land. A place where you dictate what happens here. Bullshit doesn't rock in a man's castle. At all. You have to be a man and take care of your business and make sure your household is running sufficiently well. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. It's actually pretty fun. And then the other thing is, over time, you really don't got to do anything because you got all you know. If you set everything up right in your household, they're doing it for you,
Yours.
and they're doing it because ultimately, if it wasn't for me, it won't be no you. You know. But that's just coming from that perspective. But hey, after this, it is over. The live is over. After this cutscene, I appreciate you guys for coming in and showing that love. I am finna to call
Be more
it
careful next
a
time.
day.
Oh, I will, I promise.
I'm finna call it a day. I appreciate you. You too. I thank you for coming.
There was a time honest taxpaying.
I talked a lot.
New ones whenever they wanted.
I'm still talking.
Not for love nor money. Crystals
Do the
scarce,
cutscene.
and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
What is that accent? Is that British? Is that German? Is it Dutch? What is that accent they speak? Oh, anyway. Yeah. Alright, y'all. It's time to close this out. I really want to keep playing, but no. I don't want to make the video too long. I appreciate you guys for coming here, helping me reach my goals. Yeah, you guys know what to do, right? Yeah. Go to YouTube and watch me. Episode 7. I think this is definitely episode 7 of Talk With Me. Inactivity. How do a live expect that? Anyways, you guys be safe. Love y'all. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, I will definitely see you tomorrow, Prince. around the same time, because I know it's getting late over there on your end. So yeah, guys, stay blessed, stay loved, stay grateful, and also stay humble. Okay, gotta stay humble and read, 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 black people, read, white people, read, Asians, read. I'm talking to all of you. Read. YouTube, read. It's fundamental. Read. Just read.